What is up, guys? Your boy Revan here with another fantastic VGC team, and today we're gonna take a look at the Urshifu Rain team, the team that was sent to me by the Spider8 and actually was created by Maxi Boosted, the Urshifu Rain team. Of course, the team ID, if you want it already right now, you have it down there, so don't worry about it. So Urshifu, the Pokemon that is slowly taking, the Pokemon VGC world by, well, you kind of say by storm, but also the one that surprised me the most. Not only with his versatility, but how hard he can hit. Like, I like really hard hitting mons, and Urshifu did really surprise me. So this team consists of course, Urshifu, Dragapult, Togekiss, Incineroar, Among Us, and Polito, because it is a rain team, and we're gonna go mon by mon and what we have on them, why we have those, and what is the lead, what is the back, what you can do with this team. So first things first is Urshifu with Unseen Fist and a Life Orb. It is of course the fighting water type, so if you want the other Urshifu to put here, well, it's not gonna work. But in all honesty, we're gonna have a different Urshifu and a different team, so don't worry if you're waiting for the dark type Urshifu. So here we've got, of course, really good attacks, which is Close Combat, Surging Strike, Aqua Jet. Of course, Aqua Jet is to just finish off, because it is kind of like quick attack on Sylveon, and we got Detect as our protect type of attack, so we are protecting ourselves from opponent. And this is the mod that you will want to start majority of the time. This is one of your leads over here. And one cool thing to know about Urshifu is not only you're gonna Dynamax him or Gigantamax him actually into this, what is down there below, and you'll probably be using water type attacks, but his attacks, especially surging strikes, are going through protect. If your opponent went with Max Guard and you have this Gigantamax Urshifu, go with that attack, go with the strikes, it goes through that Max Guard, and that makes him really powerful, because he doesn't really care about your opponent's protection. He doesn't really care about what your opponent does, he just does his thing, and this is really good. Of course, you might call him a glass cannon, and I tend to call him that way because it's gonna hit hard. But once he gets hit, it's really hard to come back from it. So you really have to be strategic about what you're doing with him. And that's why he has a really cool friend called Incineroar. And Incineroar is what I'll be using as a second mod for the lead. So we're going to have Urshifu and Incineroar. Of course, there is also going to be Togekiss instead of Incineroar in the lead. But why Incineroar? Well, mainly for the fake out, but also depending on the matchup, right? We see a lot of G-Max Hatterene. We do have a potting shot that actually works against G-Max Hatterene. It bounces air back into your opponent's, I won't say hand, but into your opponent's pull off mods, and he has to pull another one, so it switches there. So if your opponent actually has the G-Max Hatterene, this is a great attack. Of course, Flare Blitz, Darkest Lariat, really good attacks. Again, safety goggles, so you're not gonna get hit by Spore. You're not gonna get put to sleep. A really good mon, a really good lead. Intimidate also helps a lot with this. And well, you might actually even sometimes start with Urshifu Intimidate on the Incineroar, and then retreat that Incineroar if you want for something else, like for example Among Us or a Politoed. Because remember, this is a team that it has a really hard-hitting lead, but it also has a really strategic back. And here is, of course, the back is going to be definitely Among Us and Politoed. On purpose, I'm not talking yet about Togekiss Dragapult, don't worry. And Among Us, Dragapult, those two are really working well together. Of course, if you want to start Urshifu Politoed for the drizzle, for this buff, you can. It's all good. But the Among Us and Politoed, that is a duet you will see me using in the back majority of the time. And Among Us for the Rage Powder and the Spore. Of course, Rage Powder is kind of like a follow May, and it works in similar ways. But of course, we do have a Giga Drain and a Spore. And Spore is a sleeping powder technically that has 100% of accuracy, but remember, you have to watch out if your opponent has the safety goals, if you can actually put him to sleep, right? If he doesn't have any counters, you have to be careful, because you don't want to waste any turn. The same goes to Politoed, it's Magberry and Drizzle. Then here we will be using actually Helping Hand and Scold many times, but what you will see me using as well is for the kind of mid game when I knocked out the two active the two mons of my opponent, I'm going for the Perish Song, just because he can't really retreat, and I can be the one that kind of protects my own mons. I'm kind of Stolly, right now I can just do some switching, and this Perish Song puts your opponent on the clock. They have 3 turns where they have to react, they have to do something, and it definitely is a great addition here. So I haven't talked a lot about the Dragapult and the Togekiss, so those are the different ways to play the lead depending on what your opponent has. If they have a Kingdra, you can actually skip Urshifu and just go for that Dragapult. You can go for Incineroar, or go Dragapult Togekiss, right? If you feel like, you know what, this Incineroar is not going to work for me, you can go Urshifu and Togekiss with the Follow Me, and then later on Dazzling Gleam, Air Slash. Those are all the possibilities that you can do, especially the Dragapult Dynamax. If you're seeing that Kingdra, because like Kingdra, when you see Kingdra in the team and you see Kingdra as the lead, especially 100% turn 1 you have a Dynamax and you have to react quickly to that. And here with a clear body and a Focus Sash, Dragapult insta knocks it out. And the same goes to Togekiss. It's good to take away, right, to take away focus from your Urshifu if it already got hit at least once with the Follow Me, and attack with Urshifu, and you're safe that Urshifu is gonna actually withstand one more turn and he's gonna be able to attack, because as I said, he is kind of like a glass cannon, not as big as a Dracovish, but definitely it is sometimes really hard to pull off if you want to go like head first. You really have to be like one step ahead your opponent with this team, especially with this Urshifu. And this is not an easy team to actually pilot. I'm gonna say it right now. If you want to pilot this team, you're gonna definitely need a lot of work. You're gonna work out what your opponent has. It is one of those teams where you really have to be knowledgeable about the meta, about the certain mods your opponent might go with a lead, what they can have in the back. Is there an ally switch? Is there something? Because there's not a lot of 2 mon hits, right? We kind of can say like, oh yeah, I got Dragon Darts, I got Dazzling Gleam, Perish Song, but the other attacks, well, they only hit one specific mon, so really we have to be careful which targets you pick and which targets you attack. So let's move on to the gameplay portion, because I know I'm talking, there's a code, you're probably already playing the team, like, Raven, I'm playing the team, come on, show me the good stuff, show me the gameplay. So let's move on to the gameplay portion of this team. So let's go, Urshifu team, Politoed Among Us. Like, I'm still trying to figure out the Politoed Among Us interaction. Like, I know it's good, I know it works really well, but I just have to figure it out. Yeah. So that's what I thought. Okay, Intimidate. So I do have a parting shot on my okay, here, and Darkest Lariat on. I mean, you know what, I can, but I don't think Fika was gonna, Yeah, let's see. Speaking of Big Boss, there's Solid Snake coming. Hey, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that, Ray. I appreciate that. How we going? Hello. A shout out to my boy, Mel Fleece. How's it going, dude? How we doing today, Metal? How we doing today, mate? Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much. And thanks, Simskull, for using that shout out command. Also appreciating that. Indeedy on the Protect. The very best. Hey, thank you, Flango. Appreciating that a lot. And can we knock out Hatterene? Yes, 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 yes. Good. I'm glad you're doing alright. Super happy that you're doing alright, actually. How's your stream, mate? As I'm testing the new team, one of the new teams for today. We got a Torkoal. That's quite interesting. So he might actually go with... Yes, there's Venusaur in the back. 100% there's a Venusaur in the back. Rapid flow. Hey, thanks for the host. I appreciate that. Thank you. Expanding force, but it doesn't affect Incineroar, but it does actually affect Urshifu quite. Ah, that's gonna be quite a damage, but Darkest Lariat, come on. Great. Scorching Sands. Okay. That is really interesting play. Like, I haven't seen anyone using Scorching Sands in, like, ever in Sword and Shield. So I'm just repeating my move again. Okay, so indeed he keeps Protect. So Urshifu is gonna hit Torkoal with a Rapid Flow, and that's how the turn is gonna end. So he really wants to keep that. I gotta think now. So I can retreat both of my Mons and go for a Perish Song. Oh, it's a... Whoa! It is a Marowak. Hey, thank you so very much for looking. Appreciating that. Okay, now I'm like super confused. Wait. Like, honestly, I'm confused what is happening. I honestly thought this is gonna be Venusaur. Okay. So the reason why I wanted to retreat was to actually go for the Perish Song, right? And I knew I'm gonna have this nice advantage here. There we go. Continue. So you know what, I do start to Cinderace. Okay, let's go Urshifu, Incineroar, amongst Politoed. Like, I'm a stubborn little fella, and and that is exactly why I'm doing this with this lead, because I do think it's a great lead, and the back's also good, but like there are those times, you know, where you go like, ah, man, you know, like I'm so close, so far away. Right, so I got a Bravery and okay. So this is doable right now. Question is if he's gonna Dynamax turn 1. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna fake out my electric. Because I think he's gonna Dynamax Braviary. That's what I think. If not, well... But I honestly think he's gonna Dynamax Braviary and try to attack with my electric. I feel like next we're gonna try fighting type Urshifu team. Okay, no, so my mistake, close combat to go after Incineroar, sure. So his defense fell, Manectric flinched, and Max Knuckle, so this should be a one-hit KO. And it is, great. So we got a one-hit KO. Beat my first... Dynamax is scary. Nah. But hey, you beat your first team. Nice. What team you're using, by the way? Liberito. That is Cinderace. Exactly. And that is his Dynamax. Which is the reason why I'm gonna go with Flablets on my electric. Just going straight on for the knockout. Okay, bounce. Oh, okay. That's annoying. Joltik and Pumpkin, nice. Okay, Flablets. Come on. Got it. Okay, Politoed. So it's gonna be Politoed, Perish Song, and we're going. So it's Sandstream, Sandstorm, Rain. From Drizzle, there we go. So there's no more Sandstorm. Perish Song. Because those are his last mons, so... Pumpkaboo. No worries, no worries. Sorry, no worries, mate, honestly. It's all good. Alright, Max Guard. Great. Bounce on Urshifu. Urshifu stays. Perish Song. Right now. And of course the G-Max Rapid Flow still hits. So that's a knockout. Because this little thing goes through Max Guard. This can just go through everything. That's why Urshifu is so good. This is literally the reason why everyone wants to go for that Urshifu. Because it can go through the Max Guards. It can just go through everything. It's crazy. Like, I can imagine my opponent just thinking, what just happened? Detect and Scald. Sucker Punch, but it failed. So I can't do Detect one more time. I'm just gonna go like that. Here and Protect. In my fight, can't imagine having something to go through it, right? Or through Protect. Like, those are the moves that, you know, you don't want anything to go through. It's scary when it does. Okay, count fell to 1. Next turn, we win. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Now we got Among Us. So Among Us are... well, And that's gonna be quite interesting, because... yeah, Scald. Because if he's gonna go and attack Among Us, then Scald's gonna knock out him. So, plus Among Us, you know, can avoid the attack. Exactly. That's a knockout. Perish Song not even needed. GG, 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 GG. You see, like, I had to walk it off. You know? I just had to walk it off. Oh, man. Oh my, tournament. I think this is a good song. So if you're gonna know, like, you know, what people might play, like what lists, post it on Discord. I'm really curious what can happen there. All right, let's go. Again, the same thing. Politoed, Among Us. Come on. No, like I've said that in the PCGO talks, and Tom just like gave us, you know, the question mark, and like explaining to him. Tom is great. We love Tom. Like, I mean, because for Picrom, I can tell you, just getting rid of the energy. Okay, Dustclops and Dragapult as the lead. And we got Urshifu and Incineroar. Depends, because you might actually see, you might actually see, I can just do Darkest Lariat, a Dragapult with Malamar, so that, you know, that will not end up well. The same goes to Firebox, right? Like, Firebox also doesn't care about getting rid of the energy. Come on, Urshifu. You can do it, I believe in you. I know you're a water type, I know, but I believe in you, mate. Come on. Okay, Shadow Sneak. Okay. Yeah. Like, I mean, it's similar to Pikarom when you discard their special energy, they're like kind of vulnerable. This should be a knockout. No, it's not. And Darkest Lariat. Well, it's fine to a certain degree. Okay, Among Us. So switching for Among Us, I don't want, you know, Incineroar to get knocked out now. I want this Intimidate to at least work once before he's gonna get knocked out. And see what happens, you know. Max Phantasm, probably on Among Us, no on Urshifu. Nightshade. Okay. Max Guard and Spore. Ally switch. Because the ally switch comes back. And it comes back hard. This is the first time Spore worked. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. After 30 games, Spore worked. Could have been happier. Like, right now could have been happier. It's like, yes, it worked. Okay, on Dragapult. So detect and Spore on Dragapult. Ugh, Dragon Darts. Okay, Spore, great. Incineroar. Got Package so made bug. Nice! It's been good, you know, we got some really good battles along the way. And right now, just Giga draining everyone. And we're just talking, you know, what might we play, and what might be the counters to certain decks in Pokemon Trading Card Game for the Players' Cup. Like, that was also the conversation here. Dustclops woke up and a Nightshade on. Poor Among Us. Okay, Politoed. Yeah, this doesn't matter that much. Doesn't even have to go for Perish Song. Yeah, I need to knock out Dustclops first. Ally switch. So I haven't, you know, seen a lot of people using Ally Switch in the past few seasons, and now it's back with full force. Yep, GG. Alright, so what? So we're gonna play a few more games with this team, and we see each other tomorrow, right? And today on YouTube as well, as usual. Yeah, I think that's, you know, that's fair. Hey, thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoy what I'm doing, right, if you enjoy the team, don't forget to click the sub button, right? We're also testing those teams live on Twitch. It's Ravencall. Link is down there below, you can check it out. And I'll say thank you so much for everything you're doing, for just being here, you know, comments, subscriptions, right? They do help a lot, you know, they do help this channel grow. So thank you guys so much with everything. And if you're playing trading card game, there are some codes down there below. Actually, the 5% discount code, so you want to check that out. So thank you guys so much. See you guys live on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/RavenCallsNHQ. And yeah, or you know, if you want to see me playing different games, you got Pokemon Couple Floor Plays, right? So Pokemon Couple Plays YouTube channel, also linked down there below, and the review stuff is there. So thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye. Mwah. Good night. Raven loves you. Take care. Bye. Have fun with the team. Bye.